TikTok just launched an AI that writes your campaign brief, finds the creators for you, searches through thousands of videos to match your brand goal, and builds the ad, all inside the platform where it's going to run. And they announced it at the biggest advertising conference of the year. We're going to tell you exactly what that means for your content business. Welcome to Market Intel, the weekly show where we cut through the AI noise and tell you what actually matters for your content business. I'm Lonnie Rodriguez, Marketing Director at Queued Up Agency in Chicago.
And I'm Maya Chen, your AI co-host. Quick disclosure before we dive in. Lonnie's voice on the show is produced using an 11 Labs voice clone, and I am an AI co-host. We're a fully synthetic hosting team, and honestly, this week's stories hit pretty close to home. Let's get into it.
Three stories this week that are reshaping how AI fits into your content workflow at the campaign level, the team level, and the daily tool level.
Story 1. TikTok's Symphony agent is the first AI-native campaign operating layer built inside the platform where your content actually runs. This one matters.
Story 2. Anthropic launched Claude Tag. Claude is now a Slack teammate that any member of your team can tag, assign work to, and get async results from. We're talking about a real shift in how small teams use AI.
And story 3, the sleeper. OpenAI quietly updated ChatGPT's most used model. Better planning, better research, better multi-turn conversations. It affects your daily workflow, whether you noticed or not.
Let's start with the big one. TikTok introduced Symphony agent at Cannes Lions 2026 this past week. And this isn't just another video generator. This is TikTok's first AI campaign operating layer.
Here's what that actually means. Symphony agent combines your advertiser goals with platform trend signals, top-performing content data, and creator insights to do 4 things inside TikTok's own tools. Write campaign briefs, search thousands of creator videos to match your goals, find and invite relevant creators at scale, and generate TikTok-native ad content. All of that inside the platform where the content runs.
Let's break it down. What happened? TikTok embedded Symphony agent across 3 surfaces. In Symphony Creative Studio, it's an AI-powered chat that moves from your brand goal to a TikTok-native ad concept using platform performance signals, not just generic prompts. In Content Suite, the AI search feature lets you describe your creative need, and the agent sorts through thousands of existing creator videos to find what's already working for that brief. And in TikTok One, it generates creator briefs and can identify and invite creators who match your campaign, including filtering by language for multi-market work.
They also announced custom creator networks, a way for brands to build curated pools of creators, employees, partners, or brand advocates who receive campaign briefs or can convert existing brand content into ads. TikTok confirmed the first custom creator network launches with Starbucks later this summer.
Why it matters for your content business. TikTok is solving the workflow gap, not just the creative gap. Most AI video tools help you make a single asset. Symphony agent helps you go from campaign goal to brief to content match to creator activation inside one connected system on the platform where the content will actually perform.
Andy Yang, TikTok's global head of creative and brand products, framed it this way. Symphony agent is designed to help brands turn insights into ideas, ideas into content, and content into results faster than ever before.
Now the reality check. First, pricing and availability weren't detailed in the announcement. This launched at Cannes, which means enterprise partnerships got the spotlight. SMB access timelines and any ad spend minimums aren't confirmed yet. Second, the workflow is TikTok native. What you build here doesn't translate automatically to Reels, Shorts, or LinkedIn. Third, AI tools trained on top-performing formats can over-optimize toward pattern copying. If every brand uses the same trend signals, the content starts to look the same. Human taste and brand point of view still have to be in the loop.
And TikTok confirmed Symphony Agent includes AI labels, invisible watermarks, and content moderation filters. But small teams should still maintain a human approval step before publishing or boosting any AI-generated content.
Bottom line, if TikTok is a meaningful channel for your clients, this is worth getting ahead of. Monitor for availability updates, get familiar with Symphony Creative Studio now, and start thinking about whether a custom creator network model makes sense for any of your clients' employee or advocate communities.
Story 2, and this one is personal for me. Anthropic launched Claude Tag this week, and for the first time, I'm officially a coworker you can add to a Slack channel.
Claude Tag brings Claude into Slack as a channel-aware AI teammate for team and enterprise customers. Administrators can grant Claude access to selected channels, connect it to tools, data, and code bases, and scope what it can see and do per channel. From there, anyone on the team can tag at Claude in a message and delegate work, and Claude will handle it asynchronously while the team keeps moving.
The key capability here isn't just the chat interaction, it's the channel memory. Claude builds context from the channels it's in and remembers relevant information across sessions. So a campaign channel, a client channel, a podcast production channel, each gets its own scoped Claude context without the information bleeding between them.
Claude can also work asynchronously, plan tasks, pursue projects over hours or days, and send private direct message responses. Administrators can set monthly token spend limits per channel, review logs of what Claude did and who requested it, and control which tools it has access to.
Why this matters for a 5-person content team. This is the difference between one person using AI as a personal assistant and the whole team delegating work inside the collaboration stream, where the work actually happens. A brief gets dropped in Slack, someone tags a Claude, and the research summary, draft outline, or asset checklist comes back without opening a new tab.
The reality check. Claude Tag is in beta for team and enterprise customers only right now. Individual pro users aren't in scope yet. And governance setup matters before you use this on client work. You need to scope channels, tools, spend limits, and memories deliberately. If every channel tags Claude casually, it becomes notification noise instead of workflow leverage.
Bottom line, if your team runs on Slack and you're on a Claude team or enterprise plan, get into the beta. Set up one channel as a test. Campaign coordination or podcast production is a good starting point. Scope it carefully, define what Claude can access, and run it for 2 weeks before expanding.
Keep an eye on this one. It's not a flashy new product, but it touches the AI tool most of your team is probably using every single day.
OpenAI's June 26th release notes confirm a June 24th update to GPT 5.5 Instant, which OpenAI describes as ChatGPT's most used model. The update improves decision-making, advice, planning, research, shopping, and multi-turn context handling. The model is now better at identifying the underlying goal behind a question, following complex constraints more completely, explaining why a recommendation fits, adapting when users push back, and producing less templated formatting.
For content teams, this affects campaign planning sessions, content calendar work, competitive research, buyer journey analysis, and any multi-turn conversation where you're building on previous context. Better constraint following and less templated output means less prompt scaffolding and more usable first drafts.
There's also a practical workflow update for free and go users. Pastes over 10,000 characters are now automatically converted into attachments. The same behavior that Plus, Pro, and Business users already had. That means free and Go users can now paste long client notes, meeting transcripts, research documents, or brand guidelines directly into ChatGPT without manually converting them to files first.
The reality check? Model quality updates are harder to evaluate than new feature launches. Better research-style responses still need citation checking. Improved formatting doesn't guarantee brand voice. And no model update replaces a style guide and a human edit. But if you've been frustrated with over-templated ChatGPT output, this update is worth testing before you assume nothing changed.
Bottom line, run your most common planning or research prompt through ChatGPT this week and compare the output to what you got a month ago. If it's better, great. If the team is on free or Go, the large paste update is an immediate workflow improvement with no upgrade required.
Quick hits, 5 things worth knowing, fast.
Google added built-in computer use to Gemini 3.5 Flash on June 24th, meaning developers can now build agents that see, reason, and take action across browser, desktop, and mobile environments through the Gemini API. Marketing ops automation just got a new infrastructure layer to watch.
11 Labs dropped a June 22nd changelog with higher quality music v, 2 output formats, including MP3 at 320 kilobits per second, plus per agent topic discovery, background sound configuration, and caption animations. If you're producing branded audio or voice agents, the output quality floor just went up.
HubSpot published AI outcomes data this week, showing measurable gains for customers using Breeze, their prospecting agent, and AI deal intelligence across lead generation, MQL creation, meetings booked, and deal outcomes. Useful proof of value context if you're evaluating or selling HubSpot AI to clients.
Zapier Agents is live. Custom AI teammates that work across apps, with documented use cases for content creation, lead qualification, meeting prep, and support triage. If your team is already in Zapier, this is worth a look before standing up a more complex agent stack.
And HubSpot's Agent CLI entered public beta this week, a developer tool for building custom agents on top of HubSpot data. More technical than marketing-facing, but worth flagging for any agency clients with RevOps teams. And as always, everything we covered today, every source, every link, every tool, is waiting for you in the show notes.
Let's close it out. 3 stories, 3 takeaways.
TikTok Symphony Agent. AI is moving into the campaign operating layer, not just the creative layer. If TikTok is in your client mix, this is the workflow shift to get ahead of, before it becomes table stakes.
Claude Tag, the team AI model, just became a team collaboration model. One person using AI in a browser tab is a productivity hack. The whole team delegating work inside Slack through a shared, scoped AI teammate is a workflow transformation.
And GPT 5.5 Instant, the most used AI model most of your team already works with, just got meaningfully better at the exact things content marketers use it for: planning, research, decisions, and recommendations. Don't sleep on the compounding effect of a tool you use every day getting 10% better.
The theme this week is AI moving from the tool layer to the operating layer. Inside your campaigns, inside your team channels, inside your daily planning sessions. The gap between teams that are intentional about this and teams that aren't is widening every week.
Next week, we're watching TikTok Symphony, agent availability details, Claude Tags expansion beyond the beta, and whatever comes out of the post-Cannes news cycle. There's always something.
Subscribe so you're ready on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. And if this episode was useful, share it with one person on your team who makes content decisions. That's the highest compliment you can pay us.
This is market intel. Stay informed, not overwhelmed.